Hello, and welcome to the inaugural video of Morrowind Amalgamated. My name is Huskabar, and I'll be your guide through what I hope is going to be many videos of a Let's Play through of this rather large project, which aims to enhance the vanilla experience of Morrowind many times over. This project has been in the works for about the last 6 or 7 years, actually, and is far from being finished. However, we're going to launch into this as a playable prototype and hope that it all works up to the point where you continue to maintain interest. Okay, I'm just waiting. My machine seems to be doing a great bit of grinding at the moment. And now let's go ahead and try now. Okay, I'm going to start loading a new game, a new character. Hopefully it'll work. It takes quite a few seconds. I got a pretty hot machine, but even at that it takes several seconds to start a new game, if I can get it started. I have had a little bit of trouble with Kelsey's character development, giving me some gobbledygook messages. But we're good and up and running now. Okay, I'm going to bypass this movie. You've seen it many times in many other playthroughs. I'm going to try and reduce the overhead in terms of the amount of video you have to watch, because this is going to be a very long and rambling game as it is. First thing you'll see as we enter into the standard opening scene is Random Character Suggester, which is a little mod that I made. Nothing too sophisticated or fancy, but does add a bit of a challenge, because the idea is to play what you get as far as character. And I've got a number of enhancement mods here as far as races, birth signs, and so forth, so you're going to see quite a bit to choose from. The way this works is I say yes, we'll try a brand new character of unknown origin, and a little bit of an instruction there, and then you follow the numbers and line them up with the suggestions that coincide with the numbers. So I am number 1, a male. My race is number 9, a Falinesti Wood Elf. Class 5 Barbarian. Birth sign is 27, which is a Tower S. Okay, so let me remember that. Male, Falinesti Wood Elf, Barbarian, Tower S. Male, Wood Elf. I'll use that face. Barbarian, class. And what did I say it was? Tower S? We'll say Tower S. Can't remember. So, being that this is a playable prototype, what you'll see are a number of glitches and test items lying all around. As I say, it's far from being complete, but it is playable. Last character I had up to about level 10 or something before I killed them off. Which is a goodly way through, enough to give you an idea of how this thing is going to shape up in the end. But one of the first bugs you'll see is that I'm missing a wall. I put a door in over there, and I moved it over to here, decided I didn't want it there. Tried to put in the original wall. I just can't get it to clean. Test tool won't clean this thing for me for some reason. And so now I'm missing a wall. Whoop-de-doo, right off the bat. But anyway, I've made this orientation room. And this is where you'll go in to configure many of the mods. Right off the bat, you'll see that Abbott's Water Life fires up from a hidden activator in the door, so we get our little supplies here. The second thing you'll see is that I'm naked, and I don't know where my clothes have gone, so I've had to provide a little sack here. We'll figure that out sometime in the future, but for now I just pull the clothes out of the sack. We've got a couple other little supplies too, a little bit of money. Over here is a shelf where there'll be a few other activators, including these two. These are fire kits for necessities of Morrowind, one for new game, one for test game. I'm not testing, this is an actual game, and so I've up that fire kit and I will use it to configure necessities of Morrowind. And I've set it up to just have default values all the way through, which are the values that I'm going to be using. And water life, I'm going to use the default values that I've configured already into it, and they're just to suit my style of gameplay. But there is the ring here, which you can use to adjust configuration of water life. You can also change the time scale and so forth, but that's already been done in another plug-in that I've got in this amalgamated setup. And my time scale is at 6 right now. Everything is going to be slow and grand, and so I don't have to use actually any of that water life stuff. But here I will touch this to activate the bath mod, get it running, and I'll pick up this torch, which will help the glitch or two in the lighting mod if I need it at some point. For testing purposes, I've also got a fancy ring I could turn into a vampire if I wanted to. But I'm going to bypass that, and this is an actual caricature. And now let's take a look at what he looks like. This is a fallen nesty wood elf. A short little guy. And he's a barbarian. Interesting. What kind of stats have we got? He's going to be pretty heavy in the agility and the speed, fairly low in everything else except willpower. Going to be good in axe, light armor, blunt, athletics, block. Ooh, this guy is one heck of a warrior. He's a 0 for a magician, which could be good at the beginning but problematic later on. We've talked to Celis Gravius. We've got instructions from him. We'll go out and do our thing. There are a lot of test materials around here. Ignore all that. We're also running the temperature mod. That fires up when I step outside. There's some test crates here which show me how level lists work. I'm going to use those as a bit of a cheat, pull out some cheap junk and sell that for a couple extra bucks, no big deal. Because we also have the no thieving start mod. And this guard gives us a bit of erroneous information, but basically he's standing there to make sure we don't take anything from here. So it's a bit more of a challenge because right off the bat we can't take stuff out of this room and go and sell it. We're going to have to find our money another way. But he does tell us we can take our food off the table. And it's not anything else but just the food and these baskets as well. There we go, our character is generated. And most of our settings are done. So here's where I'm going to save everything.